The Premier League returns this weekend. I tell you what, there's some big matches, including Tottenham against Manchester City on Saturday. Craig, Stevie and Jurgen with me. Jurgen, let's talk about your former side. Spurs fans are starting to get a little excited, and there's even talk of a title.
Yeah, and I think rightfully so. Rightfully so. They're dreaming about finally maybe getting to that point, winning this amazing trophy. But I think it's a logical path. I think, over the last couple of weeks, months, we see something is growing stronger and stronger. Obviously, Jose Mourinho has a strong hand in his whole development, and he's a competitor. He will give everything he has to make that dream come true. So it's exciting time for Spurs fans, and I keep all my fingers crossed.
A reality check I imagine Mr. Burley will give us now and tell everyone to calm down.
More chance of Scotland winning the Euros.
Oh, hey, how long did it take us to the show to get you to mention that again?
Well, listen, I think if he gets them in the top four, he's done a really good job. The league's a little bit upside down at the moment. We've got Southampton in the top four. We've got Aston Villa up there, who were in the top two at one point, who have improved. There's no doubt their side, but they finished a point above the relegation last year. We had Palace up there for a little bit. We've got City down in mid-table. So things are going to all shake out a little bit. But look, he's brought a bit of solidity to them. They generally don't dominate games, but they've got a bit of pace on the counter-attack. They've got Gareth Bale in the side now. He has some options. Reguilon's been a good signing at left-back as well. It seems like a happy camp, which is good. And listen, they possibly could have a fight on for the top four. Once United get going, we'll see if Arsenal get going. We'll see what happens to Everton. So it's going to be a dogfight, but I expect City and Liverpool to ramp it up, particularly after this international break. But if you're a Spurs fan, why not enjoy it? But I mean, I saw them against Brighton. I think it was 2 games ago. They got a bit of a going over at times for Brighton. Bale comes off the bench and scores the winner. So some of the games have been tight for them. But yeah, I think there'll be a few people who were doubting or turning their nose up at the Mourinho appointment are probably sitting quite pleased at this moment in time.
Stevie?
Well, I can see after what's going on at Liverpool with no back line that clearly if that continues they'll drop points. So I can see the optimism. I can understand it, but the truth is they don't dominate teams. I don't remember them playing a game and dominating from start to finish. And as I said, all the teams that have won the Premier League recently, other than Leicester, that's been a huge part of why they've won it, because they've dominated a lot. And then when it's mattered most, they've come up with a goal whenever it was needed. So yes, they're in the mix. If this crazy Premier League keeps producing what it has been, then there's every chance that Spurs could win it. But then, if this crazy Premier League keeps producing what it has been, anybody could win it, to be honest. So yes, they could, but only because of the turmoil, not because they will be so much better than anybody else.
What would be a successful season, finally, Jurgen, for Spurs?
Well, I think a successful season is always to get in the top 4 in the Premier League. Obviously, qualifying for the Champions League is now a must for Spurs. It's a must for the big teams there. But when you have a season starting like this, it's a little bit, as Stevie said rightfully, every team is a bit all over the place. So there's nobody running away right now. And that's an opportunity. And at the end of the day, if you kind of take advantage of that opportunity because the other ones are not picking up a rhythm, they're not winning 8 or 10 games in a row and not kind of running away from you with 6 or 10 points, then throw yourself in there and build that belief and build that culture of winning. And what Jose Mourinho definitely does really well over the stretch of his entire career is he has this piece of nastiness in him. And he transfers that type of nastiness, that type of aggression to his players. He's always saying that you're not winning a championship with good guys. You got to be determined. You got to be tough. You got to be, you got to be able to sacrifice certain elements over the stretch of an entire season. It's a marathon. And as long as nobody runs away in that marathon, which it looks like this season, then there's a chance for Spurs. So you got to believe in it.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.